Yours truly, Mr. Love, Ultimate Confession, my man Tahji, Mega Body, the brand new book, G-String Dreams, definitely in stores. You need a copy right now. Go copy for somebody for the Christmas gift. You definitely need to get up on this one. This is the book to be. So let's talk about it. I'm reading up here an introduction. You said, she made love to me from the back. This book, listen to me. This book is definitely a bestseller, book that definitely need to be kept. Like, you definitely need to go buy this right now. If you're not buying this, if you're not reading this, you're not reading on anything right now. So let's talk about this. It's really crazy because when you open this book and you see the introduction, you see, she made love to me from the back. Let's talk about it.
She made love to me from the back is the experience of a woman enjoying your entire body, which most men would say, I don't want a woman playing with my anal area. Right. No fingers, no tongue, no nothing. I gave my wife my entire body. You know, she's we would use the clean words of performing oral sex on the anal area. She uses her fingers. Right. She wanted to use her dildo. Right. She's like, you know, you're my husband. And I was like, well, you know, you're my wife. What's the problem? Right. See, me being open as I was with the whole sex thing, I was like, you know what? Why am I afraid to give a woman all of me if she can give me all of her? You know, I don't want to fall too much into the religion aspect of it, but according to the Bible, it says whatever you and your wife do is undefiled by God. So that whole thing right there says a man can give himself to his wife, the wife can give herself to the man, any way you choose, any way you feel pleased. Why? Because he's saying that's your wife, that's your husband. So it was how I opened up to letting everybody know that I didn't know how to even talk about this, because you see most guys are like, if you used to talk about that to your homeboy, your girl did what? Yo, you gay, yo, right. Oh my God, yo, you did some homo act, but I wanted to know.
Right. So as you talk about, not to cut you off, though, but as you talk about that part, but if you told your friends, you know, you say like, my woman gave me anal sex and she put her finger in my ass, and the dudes would be like, let's talk about now. I see you in chapter 13. There's something called sexuality, laboring, and gender illusion.
Right. Sexuality is your sexuality about yourself. You know, you straight, you gay, you bi. You know, that's what sexuality is. You know, you talk about that. So I wanted to go furthermore into letting people know, you know, who I really am now. Labeling, we all know, is the label that everybody looks at you as saying, well, he's gay, she's lesbian, he's bi, or he's a heterosexual explorer. That's the label.
What would you label yourself as right now?
Oh, I'm a bisexual man, and I'm not never ever now in my life gonna deny it. I'm in a relationship with a woman who knows that I have experienced both male and female. And I can honestly say, what is it truthfully all about to people? It's about a feeling.
Now, let's stop now. Could you take me back to that first experience with you and with another man? Like,
yeah, actually.
I mean, I even read in the book too. I read some part of the book that you had a part that you said you were date rape.
Yeah, actually. I mean, I'll take you to the first experience, because there's a lot of women and a lot of men out there that don't even realize. My first experience with a man was, I was about 17 years old. I was in jail, and I had oral sex performed on me. And I said to myself, you know, even though I loved the women, I looked at myself at that time of saying, you know, in jail, you know, it's a homo, it's a faggot, you know. Okay. This is something that people don't even realize. There are a lot of men, a lot of women that are experiencing sex in jail, but when they come home, they don't know how to say anything to their family and friends or what's going on, because you're like, damn, what do I say to you?
Right, you don't want to people look at you different.
Right, you know, and at that time, I was like, I ain't paying it no attention, you know. In my book, I take it back because somebody said to me they think it was about for what happened to me as a young child, because I was molested as a young child by my cousin who, you know, forced me to perform oral sex on him, and I didn't like it. And I said, I don't think it has anything to do with that, because if there's something you don't like, you don't do it. Exactly. Right, exactly. You don't do it. Something you don't like, you don't do it. As I got more and more into the exotic dance world, I went from dancing with women to dancing for both men and women.
Because which I think a lot of strippers actually do, because they think, man, most of the gay men now pay a lot more money sometimes, I think.
Well, you know what? Yo, it's in both factors, but yeah, you know, the men are going to tip you. They can tip you 3 or 4 times more than a woman can, you know, than is if that woman is really feeling you. She's so much into you. I mean, you got girls out here, I mean, they'll drop mad buco money on you. Like, yo, listen, I'm trying to drop these hundreds. I'm trying to drop this.
Right.
Listen, you need your rent paid, because she really trying to get at you. And I've seen it happen. Yeah, I've seen it happen, man. You know, like, yo, you know, I'm trying to really get at you. When I got into the alternative lifestyle of dancing for LGBT, which is a lesbian, gay, and bisexual transgender community, LGBT.
BT.
Which is lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender community. When I started dancing for them is when I started exploring mildly with people touching you and just licking on you. And I was like, wow, you know, like, how do I talk about this? Because nobody was killing me, but it was feeling good. I was like, oh shit. So I wanted to back up, and I said, okay, I don't know what to do with this. I finally gave myself to a man after exploring. I did a house party, and 2 guys hired me to dance for their girlfriend. And in the book, I talk about in the book, I was down on my nude performance, and I started, you know, getting down on the girl. We was like, you know, we got real freaky. And so while I'm doing the girl, the 2 guys started doing me, and I was like, whoa, you know. And I kept pulling away for years from men and women exploring me, because I was like, what if you become bisexual? You know, because you know you still like women. Would you ever give up one? Like, no, but what if you like a man before they do it? I was so much like, I didn't know how to talk about it. Yeah, it scared me. And I said, how do I handle this? So there was a gentleman who wrote a book called On the Down Low, which is J.L. King. You know, I met the man personally, and we started coinciding with each other, talking back and forth and everything. And when I brought my situation of my book to him, he said to me, you know, your book is not going to sell because you never had sex with a man. You never experienced a man. And, it, you know, it kind of shocked me, because I was like, so what's the big deal? Like, you know, if I never did. He says, what makes your story different than any other male stripper out there? Because it's like y'all almost all got the same story. And he says, you know, are you ready to face your fears? So I said, you know what? Let me see what's going on. I took all the fears out of me. I journeyed with 2 different types of men, and this is what I think some women or some people don't even realize. There's 2 different types of men.
There's 2 different types of men. So let's. I mean, are you gonna take a break and come back? You know what? In fact, let's talk about the 2 different types of men. What are the 2 different types?
2 different types of men. Right. There's the man that looks like you and I, straight male, and then there's what they call gender illusion. These are what they call transgender. All female up here, but still got the penis down here.
Wow. Ultimate Confessions. We'll be right back. Mega Body Tahji, he's right here. We're talking about the book G-String Dreams. You don't even want to come off your computer, because right now it's so crazy right now. So we'll be right back. We're going to talk so much. We're going to talk more about the book. We're going to talk about more of his upcoming projects, and just find out where he's at in his life and his relationship and everything. So don't go anywhere. Ultimate Confession, yours truly, Mr. Love. We'll be right back.